All right, our hangout is live. Welcome to the Blogging Bunch Hangout. Today is week 13, I believe, our 13th hangout. Last week I went and counted them all and put them all on one page. So you can access all of them on one page on our site, and I will try and remember to add that list here. But I am Sarah, and I blog at the Blogging Bunch, and I also blog at Play to Learn with Sarah, and it's a family resources blog, productivity, tips and tricks for moms, and fun things to do around Texas.
I'm Carrie, and I blog at carriel.com, and I blog about parenting and Dallas and blogging. And I'm not feeling well today, so I'm not quite as miserable as I look, but I just had to put that out there.
And I'm Elizabeth, and I blog at rockabyeparents.com, and yay, I have a picture today. I don't know what fixed, but I'm happy that you can all see me again. I was about to give up on my computer. And I blog about parenting, single parenting, Disney, kids, crafts, all that great parenting type stuff.
Awesome. Are you seeing the switch back and forth constantly, or are you seeing you talking all the time?
I'm not switching.
I'm seeing it switch when you guys are...
But, like, when you guys are talking, it's switching back and forth between me and you and me and you and me and you really fast. Are you seeing that?
No.
Okay. Because I'm seeing, like, me and you and me and you and me and you and not getting a whole entire conversation. Anyway, we may be switching from our Hangouts to some other kind of video.
You seem to get that.
That's kind of annoying when it does that. If it's talking, I don't know. I guess we could mute to make sure it's not, but I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing just whoever's talking.
Okay. Well, that's fine. And hopefully it's recording whoever's talking and not... Because I was like, well, maybe if I go into a quiet room, it won't do it. But the dogs finally stopped barking. And I'm home alone with no kids, only me and Darth Vader today. Anyway, today, we'll get back onto our topic here. Today we're going to talk about Facebook and how to work on building engagement on Facebook, which is difficult. It's a difficult topic, and probably by the time we finish this topic today, Facebook will change their algorithms, and it will be completely different. So, if you're watching this at any other time, take it for what it is. It was working when we did this, and it was working for some of us, even though Facebook had already changed their algorithm. So Facebook is finicky, but we'll show you at least how to what's working and what can work and what has worked in the past and hopefully what will work in the future. So I'm going to I'm going to screen share first, and I'm going to show you how to find the insights on your Facebook page and see when your followers are online. Can you see my page, my Facebook page?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is my blog Facebook page, and along the side here you've got...
Oh my God, your notifications.
Oh, sorry, I don't ever pay attention to those.
Okay, I feel like I need to go in there and fix them all. Go ahead. Okay.
Don't pay attention to them at all. I only have 12 unread emails in my email inbox, though. So, so this will tell you this week what's going on. I've gotten 5 new page likes this week. It shows me who those people are. My post reach 752. Let's see. And those were Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday. Doesn't look like I've posted anything yet today. Notifications. Yeah, we're not going to pay attention to notifications. You can see here what I've been posting, and then at the bottom it will show you on your own page how many people it's reached. And this is what we're talking about today. The reach and then the engagement. I got 4, 5, 6, 7 likes and 1 share on that post. This one got 1 share and only 2 likes, so only 96 people reached, whereas this one only got 51 people reached. And this one I did not schedule. I did it. I did it in real time, and it saw less people. Whereas this one I scheduled. You can see I'm using CoSchedule, and that one did get a few more, and this one was also scheduled with co-schedule and got a few more. So we were talking a little before this about how scheduling can hurt you. It really doesn't like Hootsuite. I've used Hootsuite to schedule things for Facebook, and Facebook just doesn't like scheduling. You can also schedule when you write your own post. Click that clock there, and you can schedule your own post. So if you have to, do it. If you don't have to, then don't. But first, we want to look at insights here up at the top. And this will show you, this is today. I don't have anything posted today, so it shows a big drop, which really isn't horrifically accurate and looks bad. But so it shows me how many people like my page, and that's down from last week. I had more likes. I haven't promoted my giveaway yet, so I don't have all my likes yet this week. My post reach, though, I've reached 763 people, and that's up 17% from last week. So then it'll give you a graph of this week versus last week, and my engagement. How many people? 63 people were engaged with my post, which is up 12.5% from last week. I got 4 comments, which appears to be about the same. Likes, post clicks, 108 clicks. Then if you scroll down a little more, it will show you what each of your posts were. Your reach, how many people each reached. So I can see that this one reached 228 organic reach. I haven't promoted any posts lately, so these are showing 0 for paid. But this one, DIY gifts for kids. So that one did a good job for me, so maybe I need to think about doing more of those things. You can see 3, what are these, likes, 3 clicks versus 8 likes, 4 clicks versus 3 likes, 8 clicks versus 6 likes, and then this one, I was crafting away. That was a precursor for a post I have that needs to be written up. And I got 10 likes on that one. And you can see more if you want to see more. Pages suggested other pages that are similar to mine, but if you want to look at your likes, you can look at I can see each day what my likes were, up and down, how many I lost. That makes Carrie cry. Don't let her look at that page.
No, don't no.
Where my likes came from. My reach, what my reach is each week. I'm looking for something specific, sorry.
Is it people? Under people?
Is it under people? Okay. I'm looking
I always have to remember every time.
And they move it. They switch it a lot. This changes a lot.
Yeah.
Just show you. Okay. Oh no, here it is. Time. It's under posts. So what time gets the most reach? So obviously 3 a.m. isn't getting as much as 9, noon. It looks to me like I do have a little bit of a bump here in the evening, but mine actually is staying fairly consistent throughout the day. So it wouldn't really matter what time I am doing it. Obviously, I don't want to do it at like 3 a.m. Post anything to go. But you want to think about when your followers are online. I usually try to do like one first thing in the morning, and then one between like 11 and 1, and between 2 and 4 when the moms are sitting in the car rider line or getting just getting home with the kids, and then in the evenings after dinner time, and then just before bed. So those are the times that I really try to post. Let's see. This one got my frozen one, yeah. So if you go under posts, you can find the times of day that would be helpful for you to post. So now, stop sharing.
Wow.
So Carrie's going to tell a little bit about what's been working for her, and then we'll talk about that.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't love social media, so I don't spend a lot of time on Facebook. So I spend a lot of time on it, but not trying, I'm not very systematic about it. So what I do is I don't always even post something every day, because I think that you got to find out kind of what is your sweet spot. Do you need to post 2 or 3 times a day, or do you need to post more? You know, it's going to be different for everybody. So I usually post once or twice a day, and it's usually I share a post that I have written, or if someone else has something really great or there's something really relevant that I think that my readers would be interested in, I'll share that. Or something funny happens with the kids, I might share that too. So I have about 1,700 Facebook fans, which is not a ton of Facebook fans at all. And usually when I share a post, you can see the engagement like Sarah was showing you. So I usually have my posts seen by usually 300 to 500 people. So you think, okay, that's not very many when you have 1,700 Facebook fans. But that's 300 to 500 people that are seeing it that might not have seen it otherwise. So I will take that number. And Facebook is one of my top 10 refers for traffic. And I don't get a ton of Facebook traffic, but I get some Facebook traffic. And so it's worth it to me to try to do a few things to make it work for me. So where I do spend my time on Facebook is I have a couple of lists, blogger lists that have that you can set up in Facebook, and we have one for the Blogging Bunch, and you can set up your own, where there's 40 different bloggers in it, or 30 different bloggers in it, or however many, and that list just shows their Facebook pages. So in a perfect world, every day everybody would go through and kind of engage with the other Facebook pages in that list. So I go through every day and I'll like or comment on stuff that's relevant to me and engage with those bloggers. And those bloggers will often engage back with me on my Facebook page. And right now, Facebook is more likely to show your content if it's getting more likes and comments and engagement. So the more people are liking it, the more people are commenting on it, the more people it's showing it to. So what I've found is that from being active and supporting other bloggers, and in turn having them, help me out, is showing my posts to more people that aren't bloggers. So like my Dallas stuff is being seen by more people that live in Dallas, and those people are likely to share my stuff because maybe it's relevant to their friend that has a kid that likes Legos, or maybe they want to go visit the Dallas Arboretum, or they wanted to do this with a friend and they see a post come up about it, so they'll share that with their friends. So that kind of engagement is really, really, really helpful, because the more people like it, the more people are going to see it. Every post that I do, every post that I share, I do the same thing. And we were just talking about this before because we think it's changed, but this is what I'm doing and this is what's working. I share a photo. So I don't just link to my blog post, but I share an actual image from my blog post, a big, pretty image. I write a little bit about it, and then I say, read more here, and have an arrow and, have the link right there. So I'm not just dropping the link in my post, but instead I am doing a little blurb about it, the link, and then sharing an actual image. Because in the past, images have done better on Facebook than links, and Facebook is more likely to share it if it is an image versus a link. The other thing that I do is I only ever use hashtags if I'm required to. So if you use a lot of hashtags on Facebook, or if you tag a lot of people on Facebook, they sometimes aren't, or in the past, I don't know, to change right now for all I know, they're not as likely to show it. So I only use hashtags if I'm required to use a hashtag from a brand, and I only tag a brand if I'm required to tag the brand. And I noticed that the more hashtags I use, the less engagement I get on a post, and the fewer hashtags I use, the more likely people are to see it. As far as sharing others' content, we always talk about sharing other people's stuff. You don't want your Facebook page to be just where you drop all your own stuff all the time, and that you should share other relevant stuff to your readers. But I'm finding that when I share other relevant stuff, like if I share a Play-Doh recipe, or if I share, anything, I guess, that is being shared all over the internet already, people just aren't that interested in it. If I share Sarah's post about Frozen, that is a hot topic right now. People like that because it's interesting and people like Frozen, and so they're going to be interested in that. If I share a list of the 2014 or 2013 most popular baby names and say, is your kid's name on this list, I get a lot of engagement on that. People are going to read it. It's not my post, but they're engaging with me. They're reading what I link to, and they're joining in the conversation because that's something that they're interested in, and that everybody's interested in that, right? You want to see if your kid's name is on the baby list. So that kind of stuff does really well. And when I share stuff that's not my own, I try to make it something where I think like, wow, I would be totally interested in this. I click this link, and that's kind of what I follow when I share stuff.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, what would you like to see on Facebook?
Right, and you already see probably, 32 Play-Doh recipes, or, so that's what I'm trying to do is like, what is the most interesting thing I could think of to share? And so what I've done is I've liked a bunch of different pages from my blogs page. So then when I'm logged into my blog's Facebook page, I can just go and look at that feed and look at all the other blogs that I'm following and look for something interesting. And then I'll share that.
I made a list that all the blogs that I like to follow that I think my readers would find something interesting. So then I just have to go to, like, we have the TBB list, which I shared on our Hangout page. But then you just put everything that you think your readers would like all those, put those into a list. So then you can just click on the list and go through and see what it is and share those on your Facebook page.
Yeah, and some interesting things, obviously you want to support other bloggers as much as you can because you want them to support you too. But then there's some other pages you can go to, like, Huffington Post is a good one to follow, Huffington Post Parents. They've got some good, interesting stuff. Who else do I can't think of who else I
You're spending your time on StumbleUpon. You're going to stumble upon something that you think is interesting, so...
Yeah, exactly. So take it. Share it on Facebook. Anything good, interesting, or sometimes I'll see something from my regular page, my personal Facebook page, and I'm like, oh, that's good stuff. And so I'll just, go to the page and save the link and then share it from my Facebook page, my blog page. But that's what's working for me right now. People are. I'm not getting a ton of shares, I'm not getting a ton of traffic, but I will take what I can get. When it comes to this, because Facebook used to be like, free for all. You put your stuff up and everybody would see it, and it's not like that at all. You have to work for it, and so I'm willing to put in a little bit of work for it because it's a good way to engage, and I have certain people that are always engaging with me back, and that's what you want. That's what you're trying to build, especially if you blog about like local stuff. That can be really, really helpful.
One thing she said that Carrie said that she does is that she participates in blogger groups. Yeah. And we have our Blogging Bunch support group, and it is a secret group, so you would need to send me or get into our main group and find out how to get into that group. But we do support threads every single day where we help share, like this on Facebook, or like my Facebook page, like my Pinterest. Pin this for me. So we have those threads already built into our system. So if you need help, and then definitely joining our support threads is the way to go, and help each other out, help a sister out.
Yeah, and I don't think like that. When I first started blogging, I thought, well, I'm not going to do that because that's not authentic, and that's not, organically growing my blog or whatever. But it's not like that, because the thing is, you could write the most awesome stuff in the world, and you could put it out there, and nobody's ever going to see it. You want people to share your content. If you didn't want people to share your content, you wouldn't be blogging. So you go in these groups can be really helpful ways for your content to get out there to people who wouldn't normally see it, but might go, oh my gosh, this is great. And then you have a new follower, or you have a new reader. And you build a relationship.
Yeah.
So,
and you find other blogs to add to your blog list of ones that you like, and that,
exactly.
I think lots of blogging relationships have been built just through those shared groups and finding people that blog about similar things that you can be like, oh, okay, I need to make friends with this person.
Yeah, that's how we met, right? I mean, that's kind of how we met. So
yeah, stalk other bloggers.
Yeah.
We do that all the time, don't we?
Bloggers like to stalk other bloggers, right? Not like creepy stalk, but that's what you want. You want people to read your stuff and to engage with you. So sometimes you have to help that a little bit, and that's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so hopefully this was helpful, and it can help you. My suggestion is still to post to your Facebook fan page 5 times a day would be the ultimate goal. I can't say that I do that every day. I don't do that every day, and I definitely have to schedule. I try to schedule 3 and then authentically post 2. But try to think about those times. Check out your times start with just one a day and look at your insights. What is the top time for you, and post at that time. And then when you're prepared to go up to 2 times a day, look at the next time. Is it 12 and 9? Okay, so set your timer on your phone and post to Facebook. So just making sure that you're being strategic about it and really thinking, because just willy-nilly posting isn't gonna help you, and it's not gonna make you as productive as you need to be. So thinking about what's going on, and still that 80-20 rule, so try to not post everything from your site, but share the love, build those relationships with other bloggers, and share their stuff too. And our stuff. You could share our stuff too.
Yeah, you can always share.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're looking for something to share.
we got lids. So, yeah. Anyway, you gotta do those little plugs for yourself too. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that you'll come back next Wednesday, every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Central Time, and hang out with us. So have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.